You are now tuned into Sensational Singles. I am the Lord, Nelson that is, and you shall be entertained. Make sure to subscribe, like, love, share, and comment. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and music lovers worldwide, welcome back to Sensational Singles. Yes, indeed. Hosted by yours truly, the big guy with the big show, the Lord Nelson, that is. Yeah. Powered by the Crowncast Network in association with 5 Royals ENT. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a long, soulful drive down one of rock music's most emotional highways, Interstate Love Song by Stone Temple Pilots. One of my most favorite songs, I must say. Yes, indeed. Now, when Interstate Love Song dropped in 1994, it landed on the album Purple, a record that proved Stone Temple Pilots were more than just a grunge-era band. They were storytellers, mood painters, and masters of melody. This song would go on to become their first #1 hit on the mainstream rock charts, but more importantly, it became a confession set to music. Yeah. At the heart of this song is frontman Scott Weiland, who wrote it during a time of personal turmoil. Weiland was constantly on the road, struggling with addiction, and his relationship with his then wife was falling apart. Now, the title, Interstate Love Song, isn't just poetic. It's literal. This is a song about loving someone from a distance, about phone calls from motel rooms, hotel rooms, tour buses, about promises made between exit signs, and about guilt that rides shotgun with fame. Yes, indeed. Now, when we listen to that opening line, waiting on a Sunday afternoon, right away, you feel the stillness, the boredom, the weight of time passing. Then comes the core message, leaving on a southern train. This isn't a road trip song. This is a running away song. The lyrics talk about miscommunication, regret, and the fear that love is slipping through your fingers while you're too busy chasing your dreams, chasing yourself, man. Now, when Weiland sings, all the things I said to you, it feels like a man replaying arguments in his head, knowing he messed up, but not knowing how to fix it. This song isn't anger, it's resignation. It's the sound of someone realizing that distance doesn't just separate bodies, it separates hearts. That's real talk right there. Now, let's talk about the sound, man. Dean DeLeo's guitar riff is clean, melancholy, and almost hypnotic. It doesn't scream, it glides. Robert DeLeo's bass line is the real engine of this track, though, moving like a car down a lonely highway at night. Eric Kretz's drums don't rush, they roll, giving the song that cruising feeling, like the road is never ending. And then there's Weiland's vocals, not shouted, not whispered, just worn out, like a man who's been thinking too much and sleeping too little. And if any of you been on tour, man, you definitely know how that is. Now let's talk about the video. The music video matches the mood perfectly. Band members in motion, shots of travel, faces full of unresolved emotion. It doesn't try to explain the story. It lets us feel it. We are in that video. We are there, man. Yes, indeed. We are a part of their moment. And I love that. In the mid-90s, when rock was all about raw confession and flawed heroes, Interstate love songs stood out because it wasn't about revolution. It was about relationships. It spoke to anyone who ever loved someone but couldn't stay still long enough to keep them. And I know a lot of you have been through that, man. And a lot of you are going through it right now, man. Get your minds right. Get yourselves together. It's not always easy, though, baby. Now, today, this song still hits hard because even in a world of texts and video calls, we still know what it means to love someone from a distance. We still know what it means to miss someone while we're chasing our dreams. And we still know the sound of regret when it rides in the passenger seat. Interstate Love Song is a time capsule of the 90s, but it's also a mirror for anyone who's ever had to choose between the road and the heart. Yeah. And that, music lovers, is today's feature on Sensational Singles, a deep dive into Interstate Love Song by Stone Temple Pilots, a song about miles, mistakes, and the moments we can't get back. This has been another great Sensational Singles, powered by the Crowncast Network and 5 Royals ENT, and hosted by yours truly, the big guy with the big show, the Lord, Nelson, that is. And as always, thank you for taking the time to spend some time. And until next time, remember, music, no matter the genre, is universal and truly the greatest high and time machine we know. You guys be good. Take care of yourselves. Peace. It's the Lord.
You are now tuned into Sensational Singles. I am the Lord, Nelson that is, and you shall be entertained. Make sure to subscribe, like, love, share, and comment. Let's go.